Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Friday Tech Roundup. If you're ready to change up your morning, let's jump into the news. Number 1, how can banks and insurers connect CX with business impact? Fortunately for you, Forrester has released its European Customer Experience Index for 2020, measuring how the ease, effectiveness and emotional experiences of customers can strengthen their loyalty and ultimately drive business growth. Focusing primarily on the FS and insurance industries, this piece looks at how CX leaders can credibly connect the customer story with the money story. This is particularly pertinent considering we're in times of reduced profits and firms looking for cost-saving exercises due to the global pandemic. This index follows on from the success of this week's 2-day Forrester CX EMEA virtual event, which not only had a live session by Ellie Golden, but a keynote from our very own John In on the rise of the Omni customer. If you'd like to discover more about the index and Forrester's work within the CX space, please check out the link below. Number 2, this week marked 25 years since Scrum was created by Ken Schwaber and Jeff Sutherland. The last major revision was back in 2017. That wasn't until Wednesday where 2020 revisions have been made, an attempt to simplify the Scrum methodology despite fundamentals remaining unchanged. New updates include simplified language, less prescriptive, and emphasis on the Scrum team and its need to be self-managing. The website Naked Agility with Martin Hinshelwood has helpfully pulled together insights and highlights around the recent revisions, as well as links to the Scrum Guide 2020 and the Scrum Guide 2017. You can discover more by clicking on the second link below. Number 3, the Zoological Society of London hit the news after revealing details around how they are using Google Cloud and machine learning to protect endangered species from poachers. By co-building custom machine learning models, Google Cloud and ZSL have been able to help identify and track endangered species around the world. Now, according to estimates from the Worldwide Fund for Nature, wildlife poaching generates around $20 billion a year for participants, directly linking them to the decimation of endangered species populations around the globe. To tackle this, ZSL began work in 2018 to deploy 69 acoustic recording sensors in a nature reserve in Cameroon, Central Africa. Now, these sensors collect and analyze audio data, such as gunshots, to gauge how useful it would be to monitor illegal hunting activity in these areas. You can read more about their progress by using the link below. Number 4, could AR or VR be the next trendsetter in customer experience? UC Today have released a blog detailing the new approaches businesses are exploring to strengthen connections with their customers. Among these approaches are the introduction of VR and AR tools to develop unique experiences, transforming not only the future of CX, but how businesses do business. The ability to use VR to interact with products in real time, as well as virtual tours of retail stores, are just a couple of ways this technology can engage with the increasingly digital customer on platforms they are already using. Have a read and let us know what additional uses for VR and AR there are in the CX space. Number 5, Gene Kim and guest presenters Sandeep Najjar, Chris Dunkley and yours truly are back, and this time we explore everything around the rogue engineer, the war on talent, and how you can find that one aha project where business and technology can really collaborate and build not just the solution, but change the way the organisation builds those solutions going forward. That's right, we have launched part 2 of the Tech3 Podcast Gene Kim special, and it's now available on demand. As before, Gene Kim draws on examples from his 4th book, The Unicorn Project, as well as his extensive experiences within the world of DevOps, leaving listeners with food for thought on all things digital transformation. At just 30 minutes long, it's the perfect length to catch up with over that morning coffee or lunchtime stroll. The link is below if you fancy giving it a listen. And that's it. That's all the news I have today. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of the Friday Tech Roundup. Before you go, we are super excited to announce the launch of our latest interactive ebook, The Rise of the Omni Customer. Now, this is jam-packed with industry insights. We have experts who've given commentary around CX, as well as actionable advice for you to take forward on your CX transformation journeys. We've dropped a link below, so do spend some time checking that out. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your weekend, and I look forward to catching up next Friday with another dose of tech news. Take care.